Many football fans are already looking ahead to the 2026 World Cup. While attention often shifts toward rising contenders, overlooking Argentina could be a major mistake. The most successful national teams rarely appear overnight. They build strong systems, clear identities, and winning habits over many years. Argentina enters this cycle with valuable tournament experience and a football culture that expects excellence whenever major competitions arrive. Success creates a new challenge. Once a team reaches the top, every opponent becomes even more motivated to beat them. Great teams attract attention. Great champions learn how to handle that attention without losing focus. And that is exactly why Argentina remains one of the most fascinating teams to watch heading into the 2026 World Cup. One of Argentina's greatest strengths is not tactical, it is psychological. The best tournament teams develop a belief that they can win difficult matches regardless of the circumstances.
Confidence affects decision-making. It affects communication. It affects how players react when pressure suddenly increases during important moments.
Teams that regularly compete in high-pressure situations often become more comfortable when matches become tense, unpredictable, and emotionally demanding. Tournament football rewards composure. Small mistakes can decide outcomes, which makes emotional control just as important as talent. Great teams do not avoid pressure. They learn how to perform when pressure reaches its highest level. That winning mentality could become one of Argentina's most important advantages as the road to the 2026 World Cup continues. World Cups are different from regular football tournaments. The pressure is higher, the margins are smaller, and every decision carries greater consequences. Experience helps teams stay calm when emotions rise. It helps players and coaches make smarter decisions during difficult moments. Teams that have already played under intense tournament pressure often adapt faster when unexpected situations appear during a competition. In major tournaments, success often comes from solving problems quickly rather than executing a perfect plan from start to finish. Talent helps you qualify. Experience helps you survive deep tournament runs. That tournament experience could become one of Argentina's biggest advantages when the 2026 World Cup finally begins. Winning a World Cup requires more than a strong starting lineup. It requires a squad capable of performing consistently across an entire month-long tournament. Injuries, fatigue, suspensions, and tactical adjustments can force changes at any stage of a major competition. Teams with strong depth maintain quality even when substitutions become necessary. That flexibility often becomes a decisive advantage late in tournaments. Modern football moves quickly. Fresh legs and tactical flexibility can completely change the direction of important matches. Modern football moves quickly. Fresh legs and tactical flexibility can completely change the direction of important matches. Great teams are not built around 11 players. They are built around an entire squad. Argentina's squad depth could become one of its biggest strengths as the competition becomes more demanding in 2026. Modern tournaments are often decided by tactics. Talent is important, but structure and decision-making frequently separate champions from contenders. Strong teams know when to attack aggressively, when to stay compact, and when to slow the pace of a match. The ability to adapt during a match is often more valuable than having a perfect plan before kickoff. Tournament football constantly presents unexpected problems. The best teams solve them faster than everyone else. Great tactics create opportunities. Great decisions turn those opportunities into victories. Argentina's tactical flexibility could become a major advantage against different styles of opposition in 2026. Talent wins matches, but chemistry wins tournaments. The strongest national teams often look more like a unified group than a collection of individual stars. Trust allows players to make quicker decisions, communicate better, and remain confident during difficult moments in a competition. Argentina has traditionally benefited from strong team identity, where players understand their roles and work toward a shared objective. Teams that stay connected under pressure often perform more consistently when the stakes become highest.
Individual talent can win moments. Team chemistry can win championships.
If Argentina can maintain that unity throughout the tournament, it could become one of their most valuable advantages in 2026.
Every World Cup contender faces challenges. Argentina is no exception. Success in football often creates new expectations and new pressure.
When opposition studies successful teams closely, every tactical strength eventually becomes something rivals try to neutralize.
Tournament football is unpredictable. Injuries, suspensions, difficult schedules, and small mistakes can change everything within a single week.
A world connected by a single
World Cup
game,
format could create challenges
pulsing
that no
with
team
energy
has fully
across every
experienced
border.
Great teams do not fear challenges. They prepare for them before they arrive. If Argentina can overcome those obstacles, their path toward another deep tournament run becomes much more realistic.
Every strong team has weaknesses. The question is not whether they exist, but whether opponents can take advantage of them at the right moment.
One challenge for successful teams is maintaining the same intensity across every match of a long tournament. Expectations can become a hidden obstacle. When a team is expected to win, every mistake receives greater attention. Opponents often become more motivated when facing one of the tournament favorites. The higher you climb, the harder it becomes to stay at the top. Argentina's biggest challenge may not be talent or tactics. It may be handling the enormous expectations that come with success.
Argentina has many strengths, but World Cups are never won by reputation alone. Every contender enters the tournament believing they can lift the trophy.
The expanded 2026 format will create new challenges, new matchups, and new opportunities for surprise results.
Strong teams often face their toughest tests when momentum shifts unexpectedly and pressure begins to build.
Tournament football rewards adaptability. Teams that adjust quickly usually survive longer. Favorites are dangerous, but football has always rewarded the teams that perform when it matters most. That is why the biggest question is not whether Argentina is talented enough. It is whether they can deliver when the pressure reaches its peak. So, can Argentina win the 2026 World Cup? Based on experience, mentality, squad quality, and team chemistry? The answer is absolutely yes. Few national teams enter major tournaments with this combination of confidence, structure, and competitive experience.
But football history reminds us that talent alone never guarantees success. Every World Cup creates new stories and unexpected outcomes.
The teams that adapt fastest under pressure often become the ones still standing at the end. Great teams earn respect. Great champions prove themselves when the pressure becomes impossible to ignore. Argentina has the tools to compete for the biggest prize in football. The only question is whether they can finish the job in 2026. What do you think? Let me know your prediction in the comments.